Hello and welcome to another day of drafting with me, Gabriel Haynes. Today I'm going to do a ranked draft, best of one, quick draft of Magic the Gathering, pack one, pick one, easy peasy, Cavalier, Mythic Cavalier. This is one of the best Cavaliers, never dies, can't get rid of it, it just draws you a card. It's everything you want in a broken Magic the Gathering card. A 5/5 flyer for 5 that draws you a card is ridiculous, okay? This card should probably be banned, but it's fine. Other considerations here: Creeping Trailblazer, fantastic card for the Elemental deck. Sanitarium Skeleton, great card as well, but of course, we're just picking up an easy Cavalier here. So, now we have a pretty straightforward pick in Cloud Concealer. I mean, I think that Gravedigger typically is just a better card than the Cloud Concealer, but we're already in blue. We want to stick to blue. Cloud Concealer is a fantastic card on its own, so there's no reason to change colors. This is one of the best. This is the best blue common, so we're happy to pick that up there. Keep ourselves open. We don't know where we're going next. Now we have an interesting pick, probably between Shock and a Metropolis Sprite. I don't know which way we're going to be going in this draft as of yet. We could be even like a blue-white Flyers deck. We could be a blue-red aggressive deck with the Kithkin Druid. Kithkin Druid? No. Stormkin Druid. The blue and a red for a 2/2 flying haste. Decent card. So I think that Shock is good enough that we should take it here. Metropolis Sprite is very good. I like Metropolis Sprite as a 2-drop, but Shock is just that much better that I think it's okay to be taking it here. Now we have some interesting options. Blood for Bones is a very strong card. It's a 2-for-1 always. It lets you get so much advantage by being a 2-for-1. And blue-black is a fantastic archetype, as you've seen in my previous videos. So this is a tough pick. It's between Blood Bones and Wingwords. We only have Flyers, so Wingwords is just very good. I think I'm going to take the Wingwords here. I think Wingwords is good enough in our type of deck that we want to be. We can stick to the blues right now. Now we have another pick. I think we can take a Goblin Smuggler. Goblin Smuggler is a good card in red. And these other cards are not fantastic. This is a good 2-drop for black. This is not really something I like to play. These green drops are fine. These white cards are okay, but I think we'll take the Smuggler now. I mean, we could take like Dawning Angel, but I'm not a big fan of Dawning Angel because it dies so easily. Now we have I think a pretty easy Gorging Vulture. I mean, this card is just very good. It's a flyer, so we could just be like a blue-black Flyers deck. I don't really know, and it's also just the best card in the pack. Now we can go into green if we want to. I don't think we want to go into green, so I'm going to pick up a Fairy Miscreant here. If we pick up enough of those, it's going to be good. Now, I don't like many of these cards. I'm going to take the Sage's Road Denizen. These red cards are not very good. These green cards are not very good. This black card is unplayable. So, now we're in best of one, so we can take either a Feral Abomination or a Fire Elemental. I guess I'll take the Abomination, but it's not particularly exciting. Now we have the opportunity. I think I'll take up a Heartpiercer Bow just in case we get a what's it called? The guy that gets the Heartpiercer Bows, and for the same reason I'll pick up a Vial of Dragonfire. These cards don't really matter. And on to our next pack. So I really like Bag of Holding. I think this card is just great. We don't really know what our second color is, so we don't really want to be going too crazy. Bag of Holding you can play in any deck. Gets you a lot of value, gets rid of lands. I think this card is just fantastic. If someone tells you otherwise, they're lying. Now we have a very interesting pick in Knight of the Ebon Legion or Cloud Conceer. Knight of the Ebon Legion is kind of a broken card. I mean, this card is just nasty. It's so nasty. This card can literally win you the game on its own. It is extremely, extremely powerful. So I'm going to take it here over the what's it called? The Cloud Conceer, and just move into blue-black at this point. Black was pretty open in that last pack, so it's not too crazy. Now I'm going to take an Agonizing Siphon over the Gorging Vulture. There's no good blue cards here. The Agonizing Siphon is fine removal. We barely have any removal at this point except for these. So I want to start getting a little bit of removal so that we're able to stay competitive in these games. And that's a very good card here in the Spectral Sailor. It allows you to get tons of advantage. It allows you to draw cards. Any card that lets you draw cards is just a good card, right? Now I'm going to pick up a Scuttlemutt. It's not particularly exciting, but these cards are not very good. I mean, Angel of Vitality is good, but I don't really want to move into white at this point in the game. So this is best of one, so Noxious Grasp is not really a card we want. We could take a Boneclad Necromancer or just another Bow. I think Bow is particularly good in this deck because we have many flyers. So it could be good on its own, even if we don't get the guy, the Artificer, whatever his name is. So that's another Undead Servant. So if we wheel these Undead Servants, we could have a pretty interesting Undead Servant type deck. That's a good 2-drop. We're going to pick that up here. These cards are not really ones that we want. This Diamond Knight could turn out to be okay if we're slightly leaning towards one color, which looks like blue at this point. And there's the Undead Servant. Well, now that's an interesting pick. We have a Dungeon Geist and a Warden. Warden fits with many of our cards, including Gorging Vulture, including Cavalier. But I think Dungeon Geist is just good enough that we need to be taking it here because it's just a fantastic, it's a removal spell on a stick. I mean, it's just too strong. Wow, Planar Cleansing, huh? Well, we're not going to go for that, are we? But what we will go for is probably like a Frost Lynx. Let's start taking a look at our deck. I don't know if we're going to end up playing these. Epicure is not really a card I want to play. Undead Servant, we're probably not going to play. I'm putting all our interactive stuff to the left. Fairy Miscreant is maybe, if we get enough of them. Denizen is maybe. Diamond Knight, maybe. So Winged Words, maybe you can come down on 2. Depends. I don't know. But we have a lot of flyers, actually. But anywho, Frostlings is fine. It's good. It'll remove a blocker. Fairy Miscreant, we hope to wheel. But let's take the Frostlings here. I think it's just slightly better. Now we have a pick between a Sprite and a Winged Words. Winged Words is good, but I think we don't really have a lot of 2-drops, so I'm going to pick up another 2-drop here. The Moat Piranha could be good in a deck like this because it will stop the ground up as we fly over and deal a bunch of damage. So I am considering taking a Fairy Miscreant here. If we end up wheeling the other one, we'll have 3, which is pretty good. Or we could just take the Metropolis Sprite. Fine, I'll take the Metropolis Sprite. I think that's a little bit a better pick. Wow, we could have had like another one of those. That's pretty crazy. So this black didn't really pan out for us. We didn't get a ton of good black stuff. So you see a lot more white, like a ton of white. So maybe we made a mistake. But I think I'm going to get rid of these dragons of vile fire and just play a whole bunch of bows. And that will be basically our... Still tons of white coming around, of course. So, yeah, our deck is not fantastic. It's okay. I really don't want to play this Feral Abomination. We can take out this Vial of Dragonfire, just play 4 bows. And we have mostly blue cards, so the Diamond Knight is probably fine. How many blue cards do we have? We have 4, and we have 12 blue and only 4 black cards. So it's kind of like even like a black splash-ish. We don't want to play that Miscreant. I think we'll just put in another Denizen. It's just like kind of an alternate win condition for us. And yeah, that's the deck. Whoa. What happened when I do that? That's no card style. Anyway. So. Yep, I think that's pretty much the deck. The deck is medium. It's not broken, but we don't have a ton of removal, but we have 4 bows, some flyers, maybe some way to mill them. So yeah, let's see if we can get there. Convolute is good with the Spectral Sailor, of course. So let's try it. Let's try. Let's see how she blows. How does she blow? Alright, keep this. Alright. I think I will play the Blood Burglar before I play the Sprite, for the simple reason that the Diamond Knight is... we want the Diamond Knight to be blue. So it's probably better. And the Blood Burglar hits harder and gets lifelink damage. So turn 3, we're probably not even playing Diamond Knight. We're just gonna use the bow to start killing his stuff, which is pretty nice, honestly. So the bow is gonna do a little bit of work this game, and we have another one to start dealing with his 2 toughness creatures. So let's get rid of that Spectral Sailor. Cerulean Drake is just such an awful card. I mean, this card is just actual garbage. Don't play that. Wave Crasher, wow. Alright, so he said oops. What is he oopsing? Oh, should have attacked first. That's what he's oopsing. So we want to be playing... what do we want to be playing here? So we'll play the land. And then we have a couple options. I think the best option is just to equip the bow and attack. It's not the most mana efficient, but if he wants to race, like he has to, if he wants, he has to take a trade here. And if he wants to race our lifelinker, that's fine. And we're going to be able to kill his 2-drop. Yeah, sleep paralysis. Okay, that's fine. Using a sleep paralysis on our 2-drop is really not the end of the world. That's probably okay as well. So let's play the Diamond Knight here, and we'll play we'll call blue, of course. And we'll play this Sprite. Next turn... well, we're not going to be blocking this turn, but next turn we'll be able to double block that Wave Crasher with our Knight and our Piranha. Well, well, you know you make me want a shot. So, kind of have an awkward situation here. We kind of want to hold up this convolute, so we're not. I mean, we could put one bow on this right here, and then attack with the Diamond Knight through this air elemental. So we're holding up the convolute here. I hope we can get some value out of it, but probably not. No blocks. Pass the damage. Let's see what he does here. Well, definitely going to convolute that one. It says oops. Oops me ploops. Oops me ploops. So let's play that. And he has a double block with the chaplain plus wave crasher. But if we ping the chaplain, oh no, made a mistake. It's okay, it doesn't really cost us anything, but wait, no! What happened? I just passed the turn? Well, definitely meant to attack there. Definitely meant to attack there. Not sure what happened. That's okay. I'm not sure we could win this game in any case, but my turn. Okay. So, let's move the bow to here. Right? Now, if he wants to kill this, he has to block. We'll kill either his... He has a double block with Chaplain and Wave Crasher. Or he has a double block with Wave Crasher plus Protector. It's very awkward. Very, very, very awkward. I'm not sure that we can attack here, honestly. Last turn we had the attack, but this turn I don't think we really do. Because if we attack with both, I don't know. He's going to have to trade the Griffin Protector. We'll trade Griffin Protector for Knight, but then we're going to be left with a Boat Parada, which doesn't block our Wave Crasher at all. So, not too sure. Not too sure. Siphon would be a good draw here. Spectral Sailor would be a good draw here. So he could have like Moment of Heroism. Okay, no attacks. I guess that's good for us. And well, that's good for us. So let's play that. So we'll put 2 cards into your library. So 1, 2, and that's whatever. So we can play the land here. And we can attack with the Diamond Knight because it's a 6/6, which means he's gonna have to block Wave Crasher and Protector, which he probably is not going to be doing. So we want to do the 2 damage to 6. So we want to do 1 damage here and 1 damage here, I presume. him as a triple block. So he can have the triple block. So that means we take out both those guys. So that's a good 2-for-1. And then we can pass the turn. That way if he removes the cavalier, then we still have a block on this air elemental. Good. Okay, no place. So let's draw a card first. Didn't get too much. So now we just have an attack here with the cavalier. So let's do that. He can't really attack back with the air elemental because again we'll just trade our, I don't know. And it's your turn. So we made that trade last turn with the Griffin Protector. It worked out well for us because he would have had the double block with the Air Elemental and a Griffin Protector. So maybe it was a bad block from him. Not sure. Inspiring Captain. Alright, Inspiring Captain means that he could attack with his flyer, the big flyer. Not really even. But he can gain a little bit of life. Is that okay? Yeah, he could probably just gain the 2 lives. Doesn't really matter. Now my turn. Bag is a good draw. So let's tap, activate the bag, discard this land, and he just concedes. Alright, so Cavalier. Or pack one, pick one, doing a little bit of work. Let's jump right into the next. And looks okay. Turn 2 Sprite. Now we've played a few blue-black decks in the past few days. But this one is quite different than the other. Usually blue-black in this format is quite grindy. Tries to get a lot of value. But this deck is pretty aggressive. And it's kind of about finishing the game in the air as fast as possible. Let's play the Gorging Vulture. We want to apply as much pressure in the air as possible. That's fine. Can't block us. No one can stop me. I'm all the way up. So in the next turn we can maybe, I don't know, draw cards. Plop down the Denizen. Not sure. Depends. We did mill a lot of blue. So that's something to consider. No attacks with the Cutthroat. It is interesting. What do we want to do this time? I think we're gonna just play, well, it might be worth to play the Heartpiercer bow in order to get a little bit of value and kill this Cutthroat. He might have some instant speed stuff, which he can get us with, like if he has murder right now. Right, so we did have murder, but it's probably okay just to go for that there. We don't lose a whole lot. I mean, our Sage's Row would just trade with the Cutthroat, so it's probably fine. Maybe we just go for the same play now. He does have some more instant speed stuff. But if we can kill this cutthroat for free, we'll be pretty happy. But maybe he has more stuff here. Maybe like unsummon. Well, he didn't do it. What does he have here? What does he have? Spectral Sailor. There you go. So we didn't quite kill this Brineborn Cutthroat as we wanted to, but we will be able to kill the Spectral Sailor. I think next turn we'll just play the Lynx to slow down the Cutthroat, and then kill the Spectral Sailor. We also don't necessarily want to be milling a black deck because they have stuff like Soul Salvage, Blood for Bones. So milling a black deck with the Sage's Road Denizen is not really the best in many situations. Could also kill that Metropolis Sprite. Another Heart Piercer bow. So I think do we go for it again on the Brineborn Cutthroat? This time I don't think we're gonna kill the Brineborn Cutthroat. I think we're just gonna do 2 to the Sprite and 1 to the Sailor. Better to kill 2 things than 1 thing, right? And he's attacking back for 4, but I don't really care because we're gonna be able to kill that with well, first of all, we're gonna slow it down with our Frostlinks. We are getting pretty low, so we don't want to be taking more damage anytime soon. Now I'm gonna attack first because if we are able to kill the Cutthroat with the bows, then we don't need to use Frostlinks. So he has Murder. Okay. So it's fine. So I'm just gonna play the Frostlinks to lock down the Brineborn Cutthroat. Then we can go for a double block, or maybe Siphon plus Bow. I don't know. We're kind of choked on mana, like we really need to draw some lands here, but if we draw 1 more blue, then we'll go Sprite plus Winged Words. It's not great because we're gonna have to take 5. Oh. Oh. Sleep paralysis on the Lynx. Okay. So we're not in fantastic shape. We really want to hit land drops, but we also really want to play our Sprite. So I will play the Sprite this turn. Equip this. We're going to take 5 this turn. Put us down to 4. But we're going to try to use the bow plus Sprite in order to, the bow plus Siphon in order to kill the Brineborn Cutthroat. We don't really have another option. We could play like Diamond Knight and just chump. This doesn't seem great. But if we successfully kill this Brineborn, well, now we can't kill it. So never mind. Never mind. Never you mind, sir. So we did draw a land, but again, kind of messed it up with this Spectral Sailor in hand. So we probably have to chump block, probably with a Denizen, or maybe Diamond Knight. Maybe it's better just to chump block with Diamond Knight because it's probably not going to grow a lot this game. And now I will also attach a second bow to the Metropolis Sprite. That way, I'm also not going to attack now. That way we can use the Agonizing Siphon plus bow combo. Bow plus combo. If he has removal for this Diamond Knight, it's going to be bad news. If he has more instant speed stuff, it's going to be bad news. This Bradmore Cutthroat has done a lot of work for him. Double murder. And if he has more instant speed stuff, like Unsummon or something, this is very, very bad for us. Very bad for us. So I won't go for the Agonizing Siphon this turn because I really think that he just has more instant speed stuff. Although now that he draws, now that he's drawn with the Spectral Sailor, he's tapped out. It's kind of annoying, but doesn't matter. We're going to dig for lands. If we don't hit a land, we lose, but we probably will hit a land. So a Knight of the Ebon Legion is also pretty good, but let's just play the Denizen. We could either play bag plus this, but that's fine. So now it looks like he doesn't have any more Unsummon. We're just dead, aren't we? Yeah. Nah. Lost to a Brineborn Cutthroat. It's a good card if you have a lot of instant speed. And he clearly did. So we tried to take it out, but we didn't really have the opportunity to do so profitably. We also got a little mana screwed that game, which did not help. Taking a little yawn break. Yawn break. The reason I like best of 3 way more than I like best of 1 on Magic Arena is because so easily you can lose a game like we just did because we got mana screwed. And it's hard to lose a match because of mana screw, but it's very easy to lose a game because of mana screw. So it just gives you a little bit more, how you say, panache. Let's keep 7. Turn 1 Sailor. Turn 2 Bow. 3 Clouds here. That's a good bow target. Bow target. Bow jangle. Bow target. Bow jangle. I'm Mr. Bow Target. You're Mr. Bow Jangle. Flashing the Sailor. And I think now it's better just to draw cards rather than play the bow. because I don't really want to show them the bow, just in case of something. I don't mind using turn 3 just to equip the bow. Use the entire turn, equip the bow, kill the vamp. Well. Now I'm just gonna play the Cloud Conceer to trade with this Golden Vulture. Because we can't, obviously we can't attack. So if he doesn't play a flyer here, we're gonna be happy, which he didn't. So let's play the bow, equip the bow, attack with the equipped bow, and play a bag. So that worked surprisingly well. I'm surprised he had no, like, I guess he missed a land drop. He's just dead. So, fear the bag of holding, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the moral of that story is, but fear the bag of holding. We go first. Hand looks okay. Not a great hand, but a fine one. Lalu. 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 How do you pronounce this name? Lalo. La Ilio. Alright. Moat the Piranha. Stuffs the ground. Alright, I think we have a good chance to win this game with a Sage's Road Denizen, because we're gonna stuff the ground up pretty hard, and being able to mill him is going to get a lot of value relatively quickly. This Netcaster Spider is not a great target for the Dungeon Geist, but I think it's good enough that we're able to tap it down here, because it's gonna stop our entire do we have an attack here, by the way? Not really. It's gonna stop our entire air fleet, so just getting rid of it is pretty good, and we're probably gonna be able to get in 3 damage next turn. So now we play the land, we'll play a Seer, mill him some more. And again, we already milled 4 cards, so it's quite, I mean, it's, you know, not a million cards, but it's fine. So now we have the option to either play bow or knight. I think we'll play bow. Just be a little more mana efficient, I think. We really want to win in the air. I don't care about the ground too much. He has anticipate to grow the cutthroat. So now we can go land Mammoth Spider, which would probably be the worst card for us, but Rabid Bite, sure. I mean, not too much about that. But now we have the chance to kill the Brineborn Cutthroat. Oh, Never mind. We're not killing the Brandborn Cutthroat. We're going to kill the Risen Reef. There's no way we can let that survive. It's just too good. So we have a Convolute. So we just want to play the land. Not the land. Play the Knight. Play the Seer. Attack. Kill the Reef. And pass the turn. And of course now we have the Convolute up. So if they play anything scary. And we also have the bow to use next turn. And it's okay. Yeah, that's good enough to Convolute. It's a 2 for 1. It's okay, I guess, to trade Seer for Spider. We also have the Knight, which becomes a 4/5. So a 4/5, if he blocks with these two, then he'll kill it, but he probably won't, right? So, if we play the bow, and equip, we can't pump that. So let's attack with both of these. Deal 1 damage to the Spider. If he wants to trade Spider for Cloud Concealer, it's probably fine. So do we want to pump the Knight here? What are we doing? Probably just playing another bow. Yeah, it's probably fine. Another Sprite. So right now, what can we do? He's already getting low on cards. Not really that low, but it's pretty decently low. So we can attack now with everybody. I think we can attack now with everyone, do 1 damage to him. I guess it was better to equip the bow pre-combat, but too late. So we'll just do 1 damage here. So I'm happy taking this 2 for 1. Okay. Not much I could do about that. Befuddle. Befuddle, huh? And the Convolute. Whoa. Nasty. That was a great turn from the opponent. But, yeah. Wow. Attacks for 5. And there's the Spider we feared. There is the Spider that we oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Misplay. 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 Now we're just passing. I definitely wanted to hold land for the bag, but I got super excited and didn't do so. So he's at 15 cards, which is, yeah, medium amount. We're going to double block here with Piranha plus Denizen to do a 5. So if he grows it to 6, it's probably better to block like this. Just take 5. Another befuddle, huh? This guy's befuddling all day. He's a befuddler. It's probably better for him to kill the Denizen, but my turn. Definitely activate. Looks like he has more instant speed stuff. Nice. Lalo. Lalo, 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 Lalo. Hey, Lalo, 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 Lalo. Alright, that's good draw. So now I think we're just hanging back. I don't really want to trade here for the spider, but I don't know. Oh, jeez Louise, my man. How am I supposed to beat a night pack ambusher? Come on, man. And another reap. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. How do we win this game? I think the answer is we don't. I mean, maybe milling him out or something, but I don't know. This game is just over. It's just over at this point. Over. Over and over and over. Over. And we just drew a whole bunch of lands, which is, oh, great. Even more lands. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Too many befuddles. We lost too many befuddles. That's what it boils down to. Our instant speed stuff is lame. The bows have been good for us. Good for us. Good. Scuttlemutt. Do we really need Scuttlemutt? We don't need Scuttlemutt. Let's just put another befuddle. I lost to the befuddle, so I want one now. And we don't have a lot of instant speed stuff, honestly, but I don't know. Scuttlemutt is just very medium in this deck because our curve is super low, so it's not like, I don't know. Baruch Hashem, Ani Noshem Velachem. Let's jump right in. Let's see if we can make this deck work. We have a cavalier. And this is why I don't like best of one. Because in best of 3, I'm amazing. But in best of 1, I suck. Alright, this looks like a hand. Let's keep it. Got a turn 1, a turn 2, and a turn 3. What a curve, what a curve. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Booyah. Hit him with the good stuff. All right, looking A-okay so far. Looking pretty far ahead at this point. Let's see what they plop turn 4. Lavakin Brawler, perhaps? Chandra's Outrage? Thicket Crasher. Sure. Well, that's definitely good enough to Dungeon Geist. Keep on keeping on. This is a game we just curved out perfectly and basically just won. I mean, I'd be very surprised if we lose this game now from this point, just because our board is so strong. We already got rid of a ton of his life. We're gonna have a good attack next turn as well. And the Lynx. So Lynx can just tap down that 3/3. And he's already down to 3, so He's gonna need a miracle. Sometimes hands are just too slow. Like, I went turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. It's just a game. Like, that's the issue, right? That's the issue. That's the big issue with going first. That sometimes you just win because you went first. I mean, if he went first in that game, no, I actually went second. He went first. Never mind. But curved out well, and he just didn't have any plays. So this is also a great hand. A 1-2-3 hand, perfecto. Perfecto is what I like to say. Look at that land, all those islands. Well, that's a good one for the bow. It also is not particularly good against us, which is nice. So now we have either the option to play the sprite or to play the bow. The reason to play the bow here would be to try to grow the diamond knight more later, but I think it's better just to develop the board a little bit. Next turn we can just do turn 3 bow and like kill the apostle. If he taps out, see what he plays. I don't know. Liege's End, huh? Sure. Yeah, now I don't mind just like playing Heartpiercer bow, kill his dude. No blocks here. You could also just go Diamond Knight, but it's probably good enough just to kill his guy here. If he has God's Willing, it's not going to make a difference because the Heartpiercer bow is colorless. So he doesn't have that protection up. So now next turn we're gonna play Diamond Knight into. Well, we drew Wing Words. It's better to play the Diamond Knight earlier rather than later. Blue. Next turn we'll have Winged Words plus Cloud Conceer. And we'll refill our hand in the process, which is fantastic. So first we'll play the Winged Words. Draw some cards. Okay. He was scared of what we might draw. All right, we're 4-2. Let's get it. The games have become more challenging. The threats have become larger. Control decks look to answer early threats and survive until the late game, when they take over with powerful spells and card advantage. Card advantage. Drag cards from your hand to the battlefield to play them. Excuse me, I had a cat stuck in my throat. Currently, I'm looking at the little dog. His name is George. He's so cute. George is so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. He's got these big eyes. He is a cute little white dog. Well, this hand is not great, but I don't think this is one we can consider mulliganing necessarily. We can maybe win with our Siege's Road Denizens here. Well, he's doing nothing turn 2 either, so that's good. Now we can just play the Denizen, probably wait around a little. Well, next turn we're gonna have double Heartpiercer bow, especially if he does something like this. So no blocks, take 5, but we can go bow, equip, So this is a pretty good gain for us. I mean, the Steadfast Sentry does 5 damage, but he lost the Steadfast Sentry and he didn't get to use the counter anywhere, and he took 2 his own, so it's probably good enough. We're probably very happy with that exchange. This deck though is gonna get a lot of value. The black-white deck. He does nothing. Okay. So either we're playing a Denizen here. Maybe we just hold up a counterspell. I mean, it's not great to mill him because he is in black. So let's just sit around. Let's see what he does. He probably is going to play something now this turn. Ancestral Blade, huh? I don't think we want to counter that, because we can just kill it with our Denizen. Right? So, yeah. Let's just attack. And then play the Sprite, and then keep holding up Convolute. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot now. Continuing to add to the board. Just milled him some lands, which is probably good for him, but actually bad for him. He needs lands. So never mind. Now he's just got some equipment, and he's just dead. Huh. Well, some pretty easy games. Pretty easy games the last couple games. Let's roll it back, roll it back, roll it back, roll it back. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hey! All right, ready to go. Game, set, match. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh, I need to go to the bathroom. Quite bad, so please excuse me. So, befuddling, we got bows, we got befuddles. Hopefully we draw a nice 2-drop. A flying 2-drop would be great. We did not, but that's okay. We drew a Denizen. Denizen blocks his 2-2, so that's okay. And there's a Reef. So he's going to get a little value out of that Reef before we're able to do anything about it. But we will be able to do something about it next turn with our bow. So next turn we have Denizen plus bow equip attack. Never mind. We don't have that. Yep. So now we have put a Lynx or maybe just another Denizen. It's fine, start milling him. And then I guess equip here. Uh-oh. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom really bad. Oh no. So that is an elemental. Hopefully he doesn't play anything else, which actually, if he doesn't play anything else, would be good for us. Even that is not terrible for us, since now we can equip the bow, equip the second bow, right? We could even, we probably want to take care of both of these guys, but then we won't have any 2s left, so, yeah, it's probably good enough. I don't mind this. We get to take out both his Seer and the Risen Reef, and if he wants to trade with, like, Ember Cat, that's probably okay. I will kill the Ember Cat here. He did get a lot of advantage out of the reef, but I mean, ultimately that was a decent exchange for us. Lavakin Brawler, sure. So let's play the land, let's play a Lynx, lock down this Brawler. And now I think, he probably is going to offer this trade, Greenwood Sentinel for Frostling, so I'm going to keep up the Befuddle. Scorch Splitter. Thicket Crasher as well. It's pretty good for him. So now what do we do? I guess we're just wingwards. We could attack with the Lynx, but we still have that option even after we wingwards, and there's a whole bunch of lands. So not great for us at all. We're going to be taking a lot of damage. I think we have to attack here. Not sure we have another option. Gonna attack, ping both of these guys. 1, 2. We're gonna be taking 8 on the way back, of course, which is pretty bad for us. But if we don't attack, then we're just dying even worse, even worser than before. So yeah, we might be just to be dead here, depending on what we draw. Another bow. Bow allows us to take out this Thicket Crasher. Uh-oh. Should not have played the land. Because now we're just dead. Yeah. Well, that concludes our presentation. So now it's time to go to the bathroom. Thank you for watching, everyone. I need to go really bad.